Hello and welcome to my video podcast. I am Councillor Faisal Rana. What can Labour learn from Joe Biden's tremendous victory in United States presidential election? That's what a lot of Labour Party members are asking right now. Britain is facing huge problems made worse by one of the most incompetent government in living memory. From the highest death rate in Europe caused by coronavirus to our economy heading for the cliff as we crash out of Europe in January with no trade deal. It's just one disaster following another. And yet, with unemployment and poverty rocketing, Labour is only just pulling ahead of the Tories in opinion polls. Many believe we should be at least 20 points ahead. We have a bumbling, lazy and incompetent Prime Minister. And you can point to lots of similarities between Boris Johnson and Donald Trump. They're both from privileged background yet pretend to speak for ordinary voters. Both got elected on populist right-wing policies. They captured votes from the blue-collar working class voters who were traditionally rock-solid supporters of both Labour and the Democrats. But with the resounding defeat of Trump at the polls, has this populist bubble finally burst? It has. But the Democrats had to change in order to win back the White House. Over here, Labour members would do well to remember what Joe Biden said following Labour's disaster election defeat last year. This is what happens when the Labour Party moves so far to the left, he said. President-elect Biden's victory offered a 3-point plan for Keir Starmer on how to win. How to win, point 1. Labour must be the centre of gravity. To win, Keir Starmer needs to be ahead on personal approval ratings and the best Prime Minister. You must lead on those things to give you a chance of winning. It is essential to have a reassuring leader, even if your policies are radical. How to win, point 2. Biden ran on the most progressive platform that the Democrats had since Franklin Roosevelt. However, everything about Biden screamed, "I am just a normal guy." There are lots of parallels in personal style between Joe Biden and Keir Starmer. They are not radical fire breathers. They are not great or inspirational speakers. They don't naturally energize and inspire their parties. But they do speak to the common sense values of the mainstream voter. And that's what people vote for in a leader. How to win, point 3. Democrats can teach Labour that if they are to win, they must recapture the most important voters in the election, the blue-collar working class. That's what Biden did in winning back Michigan, Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, which put him in the White House. Their so-called blue wall states. For Starmer to win, he must not just win back all those former red wall seats in the north, but working class voters like them across the whole of England, Wales and in Scotland as well. Whether Labour is hungry enough for power that it is prepared to learn the hard lesson from Biden's victory remain to be seen. I certainly do hope so, and so do all those normally working class voters who have been bitterly let down by the Tories and are now paying the price. Thank you.